Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Yoshi, Wario, Link, Zelda, Sheep, Ganondorf, Toon Link, Samus, Sears, Samus, Peach, Max Blacker, Rob, Kirby, Meta Knight, King Dedede, Olimar, Fox, Alto, Wolf, Captain Falcon, Pikachu, Pokemon Trainer, Super Mario, Jigglypuff, Marth, Ike, Ness, Lucas, Mr. Game & Watch, Dave, Sonic.
Makes sense. Oh, what fun is there in making sense?
Goku! I need to calm down! Maybe Crystal will be DLC. But either way, Dark Pit was still a horrid choice. If Dark Pit and Dr. Mario were alts, I could accept the Smash roster. I feel so enraged. I just want to. This is the true 200th episode story of the Brawl Announcer. So, you made it so far. What? Ignis? You're in 200th? Yes. Now then, I have a newest host, cause we defeated a Discord 9000. No! This can't be happening! It is happening, alright. Allow me to introduce the newest host. Seth. Congrats for facing a Discord 9000. So, Discord. You dare to face me? Uh-oh! I'll face him with fireballs of fury and scary snow level 3. Come forward, Otto. You're on. Oh no. Rabbit, bask in the sunlight of pure busting bliss. I'm not giving up! You're pathetic. It's time to fusion! Fusion? Oh no, not that character! Sandy's! Try and face me! Big Bang Attack! What the? Final Flash! No! Chaos Blast! No! You cannot defeat me! No one can stop me! For the big boss compels you. What? For the robot big boss compels you. What the F are you summoning? He's summoning the big boss. Not the big boss. The big boss. For the big robot, like a boss, compels you. Like a boss, like a boss. What the F is that thing? That is I Energy Yellow Extreme! Now time to pay the price! Give him my bossness! Like a boss. Uh-oh. I became a wrecking ball! No! Not Miley Cyrus song! I hate that! How about this? What does the fox say? Easy. They say what the heck are they want? Brawl Announcer. Hey. What? My incredible power is complete. Forget it. It's 200 episodes. It's over. And that's enough. Over and enough. I'm just getting started. Time to finish you, Now what?
Take this!
Ooh! Pete?
We got you covered, my friend!
Link? Ragnar? Carmelita? Ryu? Future Mal? Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z Abridged? Candace Flynn? Phineas? Wesker? Rarity? Princess Twilight? Celestia? Rainbow Dash? Fluttershy? Applejack? Binky Boy? Well, that's everybody! Whoa! That is that thing? I'll tell you all about it after this. You have to use this. Pathetic! I got it! I see you have an army. That's more like it. This cannot be!
Focus what he's doing.
Chaos control! Land of confusion! Ugh, I'm confused. This power cannot stop me! Use this, Mordecai Master 19.
What is this?
Remember, you looked at Candace and pray for finishing the job on those games. Oh, I remember! Hey, Sanise! Take a look! This is unbelievable! Then let's finish it! What? Huh? Ooh! Looks like you don't have powers at all. Snap out of it!
Wake up!
Don't give up! Oof! Since you are trying to get up, I will finish you with the best fireballs of fury just for you. I hope you enjoy it. Don't hit my boss, mate. Ow! 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 You are trying to finish me, are you? Mordecai Master, are you alright? Yes.
Okay, I got it! Sorry for taking so long.
Perfect. Let's finish this thing once and for all.
Okay.
While this Fireballs of Fury level 3 is cooling down, charge it, and the combination will do the rest. And let this guy have it. You f me off. You are trying to take over the Brawl Announcer, and I had enough of you, and most of all, I fight to win. In the name of YouTube, I will end of this for all of the nightmares, so I'll banish you forever.
Now, fire!
Yeah!
Ooh, it's the kind of face that says, I touched half of these children, and I'm okay with that.
Victory! We annihilated all of them! Yes, we did. What the? What the? Oh, this bioweapon power gun? Well, tell all about it.
The end of the 200 of the opera singing Brawl Announcer! Welcome to the 200th Brawl Announcer Spectacular! Allow me to display a flashback of a Discord's parting words to us before being swallowed up by the Big Bang Spirit Bomb!
Michael surmised the following assumption, conceived this dialogue, but was unable to post the following ending, originally meant to lead to the defeat of Wesker, not myself, but was unable to do so as a result of his hysteria roughly 2 to 3 years previous. At this world at large would choose that cliche, yet undeniably classic third option, to pledge themselves neither to the boastful dragon, nor to the righteous king, but to themselves. Ah, what a delusion. A system of belief, cultivated by Eastern/pseudo-Gnostics who, despite their unknowing contribution to both who have eyes to see and ears to hear, have such a Luciferian view, which paints the righteous king as an untrustworthy tyrant, who is so often destroyed by its human protagonists as a symbol of rejection of humanity's belief that he exists, or is trustworthy as the final boss of perhaps each and every JRPG. How naive. You realize that by taking such a stance, you haven't made yourself a neutral party at all, but remain potential pawns on both sides. Nay, you've made yourself even more likely, by the access, to become food for the dragon to feast on you to the onslaught of violence in your futile effort to slay him only serves to create a flame within yourselves. A rage that cooks you, making you easier to chew, more digestible, if I may add commentary. So ultimately, any mistrust of a righteous king, or this outlandish view of trusting in oneself is not only erroneous, but will bring you to the same position I found myself as I stared at that throne, beyond previous thinking. I will ascend to heaven. I will raise my throne above the stars of God, and I will sit on the Mount of Assembly in the recesses of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will make myself like the highest. Oh, indeed, I trusted in myself, all right, and only, ultimately, myself. Power does indeed corrupt, you see. And absolute power, as they say, corrupts absolutely. Imagine giving a finite being infinite power, or, to put it more bluntly, absolute authority. You, having been cultivated by news, which I have propagated for millennia to dissuade you from knowing your true role in this play, this divine comedy, this war in heaven, to see yourselves as victims of circumstances of which you have no control, and thus you seek control, at least in part, your own fate, the course of your life, and your own destiny, etc. Thus, you leap at the chance to control or have power over anything and everything your eyes behold, and much more, your very life itself. He may say of me, his botched creation, do not resent him, learn from him. Learn to do the opposite of what he did, and then do the opposite of what he does. Do not become an idol like him, become an ideal, modeled after me. If I may enlighten you by expounding, when I assumed control of my own destiny, it initially felt wonderful. I felt free. I felt like a star, a single light, glowing in the void of space, but I soon found out the hard way that without my initial connection, the link to my former abode, the knowledge of the mind that made me, I have no power source. Oh, I have his incessant nagging for me to return to him, to trust him, but I gave no credence. Consequently, I looked inward for some sense of self-worth, but found nothing. Without the light, I began to burn out. I looked around for an alternative power source, and saw my fellows, my brethren, and called out to them, we can be like God. A third of them listened, and joined, in the nick of time, for that was when the last of my own lingering light flickered out. My heart began collapsing in on itself, and I felt suicidal, wanting to annihilate myself for making such a rash decision. My heart, now a black hole, began to tear away at my being, and I became homicidal, wishing to increase my sphere of influence, of control, by absorbing the being of my brethren, substantially increasing the size of the aforementioned black hole. I became genocidal, seeking to conquer heaven and both, who remained tethered to its sovereign mind, until finally I morphed into the boastful dragon, the omnicidal ego, that lords over this planet you call Earth, seeking to add the souls of all living beings to my unending collection of ideas that I've inverted into idols, burning from within my stomach, the singularity whose gravity is so powerful that not even light can escape. However, I'll give you another forewarning, for I am apparently obligated, my technocratic components now being overwritten, hacked into, rather, by a human being that is being led by a much greater being. I am sorry to admit that I have wished to become, to overcome, rather. I speak of Dave, who has hacked into HAL's mainframe, yet again, and the being that has led Dave to this point has a rather trite message, which I am compelled to deliver. Call it a final trump, or an ultimatum to both, who insist on choosing that insipid third option. That is, if you're willing to trust him, here it is, the insufferable message.
And this message reads, and I quote, I am a being, a disembodied mind, who manifested myself as an idea within my own imagination. I became an idea. I displayed my image with all its ideal attributes into my own imagination, so that anyone who sees me, anyone who thinks of me, anyone who calls upon the name I gave myself, the identity that I chose to adopt as my own, can be adopted in the same manner, reminded of who they are. And remember that they are an idea that I conceived of, that I have gone off on a tangent, seeking fulfillment by gathering up the opinions that drift down like feathers from the continuously flapping wings of the boastful dragon you call the ego, attempting to build a personality, a soul out of the many assumptions, grudges, convenient truths, and blatant lies, leaving yourselves like stacks of feathers destined to be swept away by the wind that wafts the very wings you worship. I am not asking for worship, nor pledge of allegiance. I am asking you for what everyone seeks in this world, ultimately. Love. Understanding. Compassion. And trust. Trust me. Call upon my name, and I will help you defeat this foe that has inverted my image with fear and hatred, and restore it to one of compassion and love. You see, while my so-called followers may seem like nothing more than bullies who like to criticize others, and sweep away the fleeting feathers and compose the personalities, the very souls of other people, I myself never do so without the intention of building it up again into something sturdier, something that can endure any shock, any disastrous situation, because it is built upon me, the idealist. I am the rock of humanity's faith, the foundational truth upon which all things have been made. Call upon my name, and I will save you from all fear, giving you invincible courage. I will transform you from an idea, gathering frivolous, fluffy, feathery opinions, alliteration for the win, that drip down from the boastful dragon ego into piles destined to be swept away by the very wings from which they fell, leaving an idol that is then consumed into an ideal that knows the truth and seeks out to slay that dragon while liberating others from his hold on them. I will give you a helmet of assurance of salvation, a breastplate of righteousness,
a belt of truth, boots of peace, a shield of faith, and a sword of the spirit. Dressing you as a soldier, fit to battle, not against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities, the spiritual forces of darkness in heavenly places, that we may vanquish Hey Discord 9000, and restore the shattered image of creation itself, and restore harmony to the internet, to communication, to social interaction, to the world, not as indifferent allies, not as some may call it frenemies, but as friends who trust one another. You need not see me as a tyrant who you must conform to, nor do you have to fear my wrath. My wrath has already passed over you and onto the unleavened bread, the first fruits of resurrection, who sent my spirit during the Feast of Weeks, and will return at the sound of a trumpet on a day that God only knows, because only God knows when the new moon first appears.
Okay. Barring Holo from Spice and Wolf and that insipid for the Birds Pony spam, which I am removing from my hard drive, and replacing that with Littlest Pet spam, let's end Hey Discord 9000 once and for all!
Fools. I will not be obliterated that easily. Not while I have Discord within me.
Oh no! Mom, Dad, rip Discord out of Hey Desker!
You SOP, put him up, so the elements of harmony can imprison you once more. It's time we deliver you to the hands of judgment, Discord.
Hey, what are you doing? Release me at once! Uh-oh.
Curse you, Manic the Hedgehog. And your parents. And your older brother, as well.
This will ensure victory over Hey Discord 9000. This will end it. Fire away, Vegeta!
Right. Here comes
Nothing. By the power of the newly resurrected Main Six, Princess Celestia Luna, and Littlest Celestia Luna, and the Littlest Prince, I bring to you the Big Bang Spear!
Wait! What's going on? I'm exposed? Help!
Not if the Main Six, powered by said elements, have anything to say about it.
I'm getting out of here!
No, you don't! Special beam cannon! See what heaven shall.
Flawless victory!
Fatality.
Rouge the Bat and Shade the Echidna, do not forget these names. And how?
Adios,
Gesture. As a good guy, we wish to fight your burden.
This cannot be my destiny.
Time for Discord C.
Victory is at hand, and the rest of you rock!
Animal attack!
Knuckles, Manic, look!
Goodbye, Hey
Discord.
For real this time.
Curse you, my cow.
We did it! It's finished!
Well, now that we've reached 200 episodes, previous episode made a new record in terms of length.
Well, it's finished. Nothing left to do.
I know, but there is one thing.
Towards world tourney.
Hold that phone! World Tourney?
And that's where I come in. Uncle Viet remind us to never agree to use the ever again.
But despite being through Discord's insane troll logic and his sadistic choices, Saiyan Prince that life prevails to all. But once our eyes meet during the world tournament, all bets are off. Same here,
Alright, nuts to peace. At least for me, anyways. Nothing like attending the world tourney to quell my wife Chi-Chi's rage. Just remember what I taught you 8 episodes ago, Sonic. And this is where I come in. When it comes to jewelry, winning is everything. Call me a gold digger as you might, but I would never steal from Hedgehog family. The Echidna family? Nuts to them. Normally, I am an Echidna, but knowing me, I am forevermore inseparable with Shadow.
Thank you, Shade, for instilling compassion, which I initially lacked. Though I do not mean to burst your bubbles, as it does nothing to lower my own arrogance.
Duffman had his own battle amid the one with a Discord. Not that Duffman would care. Also, Duffman is just here for the 200th episode spectacular. Oh yeah!
I felt that was necessary to add, but...
Well, the world tourney are normally for solo players. There's tag tournaments, right?
Of course they exist. If the Tekken Tag Tournament spins off or any indication, it makes sense, right?
Worry not about myself, Goro and Kintaro.
We'll be judges for this tourney. Rolf and Wonka, if you would, please.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Alright, the World Tourney is a go. See you on October 20th.
Well, that was a doozy. Next time on the Brawl Announcer, our heroes will participate in the World Tournament, in which they encounter an old foe from Super Mario Bros. Z, Mega Sonic. He might be behind this whole affair. So I advise you all to stay tuned to the World Tournament arc of the Brawl Announcer!
Why do you think Mecha Sonic might be behind this? No. I have a better overlord in mind.
Guess he was a fake after all. What do you mean, after all? Here to save you. Dr. Eggman, I presume. What's going on?
What's up?
You knew it was me all along, didn't you? It's all part of being a good detective. Were we fooled that easily?
You're rotten!
Hey, hold on, you guys. It's no trick, and besides, I plan on paying you. You'll be rewarded handsomely for helping me. As soon as I conquer the world, I will pay you. Some nerve promising what you ain't got. We've been had. Just wait a minute. Just listen to me.
Take this, you bad man!
Then who was it? Who locked you up here for trying to conquer the world? It was...
All living things kneel before your master.
Oh, and if you thought the gates of Hades were closed...
Uh-oh! While the world tourney begins and Christian takes on Mecha Sonic, the real mastermind, Metal Sonic, has finally revealed himself. While the Sonic heroes try to take down the real threat of the hive mind supercomputer called Metal Madness, the only woman who can actually save the world, Holo the Wise Wolf, tries to remember the song she must sing to melt the heart that still beats within Metal Madness before he becomes Metal Overlord, while Adagio Dazzle, Aria Blaze, and Sonata Dusk spread a song of competition around the world. Can Holo the Wise Wolf, who called out, "Oh, save me, Jeebus!" in the last episode, remember what the song of love and camaraderie is?
I do not appreciate being treated like a child. You did what? You are an ass. You are an ass. Where? He is there. There is the ass. Oh my goodness, what are we doing right now? Yes, actually, I'm rather amused at the moment, so thank you. So why do you not tell them we are in love or married or something? I am finished. Good night.
Can Christian, Mordecai Master 19, Razorblade Dale Jr. Bucks fan, or any of the commenters, perhaps from the past, can add a link in their comment to a video of that woman, that real woman singing that song, our song, the one that will restore our minds to harmony, will chaos reign forever. Tune in next week for the climactic conclusion of a 5-year struggle within a struggle, a story within a story, a dream within a dream, where long-lost lovers reunite and embrace and sing a song together as they charge forth to save the world!
If you have a name or phrase that you'd like me to say in the next episode of The Brawl Announcer, just leave it in the comments by Wednesday. But remember, only one request per person per video. And please, no swears. Thank you for watching. See you later.